It seems they will not take no for an answer. And humankind will never be the same again. One thing that everybody should know is that there are soeth
In an E! News exclusive, an alien representative have taken over our television studio to issue the demands of people of Earth. Standing by our studio is Barney. Now, Barney, what is happening there?
Well, yes, Neville, this terrifying alien thing said, give us your studio. We said, well, okay. But then the atmosphere down here is very tense as we wait on the demands of these super beings, which would decide the fate of the human race. What we can tell you, though, is these things, well, really awful, like a mixture of blue cheese and rotten fish. And they have terrible manners. It looks like the spokes alien is about to address humanity through a special translation device.
People of Earth, please listen carefully. The planet of Long Beach from the galaxy of far, far away. Demand from you puny humans the following things in no particular order. Number 1, your Prime Minister. Number 2, all your tomato soup. Number 3, all your poodles. If you do not give us these things as soon as possible, or we will destroy you with our killer wink. You'll have 3 days. That is all.
Well, there you have it. The demands of the alien race upon which our lives depend. Are these demands reasonable? Is this the end of the human race? We'd like to hear your opinion. What does this terrifying event mean to you? Have you had a close encounter with an alien? What's your thoughts on our imminent demise? Visit us at www.emergencyapocalypse, all one word, .org. And now, the New Zealand government is preparing to issue a statement. Apparently, officials are saying that the alien invasion began here because New Zealand is the first country on Earth to greet the sun each morning, and the first to begin each calendar day. These space invaders, it seems, are on a schedule, and so the world is watching and waiting to see what happens next. The way the events unfold here in New Zealand will have a big impact on the entire planet. One false move by our government could doom the entire human race. So, with such pressure on her shoulders, the New Zealand Prime Minister is about to greet the media.
Thanks, Paul. Well, crowds of people are wandering around, mainly early morning commuters and people coming home from bars. They seem confused, a bit sleepy. I don't think they have any idea what has happened. Aliens have invaded people. Wake up, be afraid. Wait now, I think I see the Prime Minister. Yes, here she comes now to address the media.
Tēnā koutou katoa. People of New Zealand, this is your Prime Minister. I would like to appeal to each one of you to remain calm. It is extremely important that we make a good impression on these alien beings and display all the friendly, welcoming qualities that define us as New Zealanders. We must each do our best to make these powerful space aliens welcome. We will be holding an official pōwhiri later today. I will personally invite the alien leaders to join me on a helicopter tour of our beautiful country by showing off the clean, green, beautiful landscape. We hope that these superior beings will spare New Zealand from destruction and move on to Australia. A government helpline has been set up to give advice on what to do if you do encounter one of these alien beings. We think the best way is to hold your breath, smile in a friendly manner and quickly run away. This information is also available on the government website. Go to www.alieninvasioninfo, all one word, .govt.nz. Please go about your business as usual. The buses will still run, the rubbish will still be picked up, the economy will wait for no one. That is all.
Well, there you have it. Thank you, Prime Minister, for those words of wisdom, which are bound to stop people from panicking, loitering and rioting. An alien invasion has put the potential to unite the world as one, or it can destroy us all. And we already have some interesting feedback from our viewers who have some pretty strong opinions. Most of them are against the alien invasion. Steve from Stewart Island wrote, "I think it is great because it would be good for tourists to see it from. And Ralph from Ashburton says it will be bad because we might die." So these hostile aliens were making unreasonable demands on Earth. People, we have 3 days to give them what they want or we will all be dead. My question is, what do we do to know about these alien beings? Can we afford to ignore them? And will the safest place be to go after this news report? We're looking forward to hearing more from your views and these others matters, and other to help answer these other tricky questions. We have a panel of experts in the studio to discuss the alien invasion to what you are at home wanting to do about it. Can you hear me? What are you doing?
Yeah, personally, I think the thing that I think we should be doing is taking up arms and fighting. And personally, I don't think America will take too kindly to this, being threatened like that.
Absolutely, that's completely foolish, fatally and flawed. Because what we should be doing is talk to the aliens and make a deal. Give them some tomato soup, and the poodles, but not the Prime Minister. You two are absolutely right down pumpkins. And you're wrong. And what we should be doing is this. We should be freezing them and into the future telling them to tourist. That is all. Back to you in the studio, Paul and Nibble.
Well, so much for the opinions of the experts. Are they right? Who can tell? I guess we'll have to find out soon. Enough. In the meantime, let's have a look at the havoc and mayhem and that is happening up and down the country with Barney. What's been happening, Barney?
Thank you. Let's have a look at what's happening out there. Starting in the far north, there are reports of alien creatures chasing the sheep around the paddocks, and downtown Kaitaia has been overrun by the frightened flocks. In Auckland, there is a sense of fear and outrage at the aliens' attempts to knock over the Sky Tower and use it as a space antenna. The City Council has asked the public to keep away from the downtown area. A cluster of invaders have been swimming in the boiling mud of pools of Rotorua and showering under hot geysers. Locals say they are very rude tourists but are unaware of the unusual alien smell. Hawke's Bay wineries have become the focus for some incurious space invaders who have been guzzling vats of wine and passing out in the vineyards, where toxic alien vomit has been cordoned off by police. Wellington has become a landing hotspot for the alien invaders. They are using railway station and central bus terminal as a transit lounge where they can relax after a long space flight, get used to Earth's atmosphere and refresh themselves in preparation for killing us all. There may be some disruption to train and bus services in the top of the South Island. People in Kaikoura are appealing to the whale population for support, believing the sea creature's size and intelligence could save us all. Little progress has been made so far due to a language barrier in Christchurch. Reports say that the city has been flattened by the ancient alien creatures have been confirmed as untrue, as the city was flat already. And finally, in Dunedin, several creatures have been spotted at the Spates Beer Factory, the Cadbury Chocolate Factory, and the Greggs Coffee Factory. The aliens are said to be extremely unstable and should not be approached. Well, that's all from me. I'll go to hide in my... What? How did you turn it away? How are you two going to spend your last days?
Thanks, Barney. I'm going to spend all my money.
And I am going to spend all my remaining time with my pet poodle. Meanwhile, stay tuned for updates and live reports as they come in. If you would like to keep up with our probable demise on our webcam, just log on to our webpage and click on TV Studio /alien evaporation. Goodbye, everyone. May these terrifying, strange and foul-smelling aliens beings have mercy on us all. From the whole team at E! News, goodbye.
Bye.